President Trump's battle with Nordstrom. He slammed the department store on Twitter for dropping his daughter Ivanka's fashion brand. Ethics experts say he crossed the line by using the White House bully pulpit to settle a score for his family's business. Our chief national correspondent Tom Yamas is here with the latest. Good morning, Tom.
George, good morning to you. He's the most powerful man in the world, but he's complaining about a department store. The reason why? The president sees what's happening with his beloved daughter Ivanka as a personal attack on his family. That it's not her fashion line they have a problem with, it's his policies.
I started this company for women who inspire me. It's chic, sophisticated, and solution-oriented.
This morning, Ivanka Trump's fashion line is taking major hits, and her father, the president, is not happy about it. This tweet from his personal account: "My daughter Ivanka has been treated so unfairly by Nordstrom. She is a great person, always pushing me to do the right thing. Terrible." It was then retweeted from his official presidential account. Nordstrom says it dropped Ivanka's products from their website, citing steadily declining sales. But the White House says politics played a role in the department store's decision.
This is a direct attack on his policies and her name, and so that there's clearly an attempt for him to stand up for her because she is being maligned because they have a problem with his policies.
But the trend could be troubling for Ivanka. TJ Maxx and Marshalls confirming her line will no longer be prominently featured in the stores by itself. Ivanka formally resigned from her brand after her father won the election and moved to Washington with husband Jared Kushner.
I really want to take time to be very deliberate and really think about the new reality that I find myself in and the ability to impact change.
In the past, she did use her public persona to boost her brand, wearing one of her dresses at the RNC, then tweeting out a link on how to buy it. It quickly sold out. Later, her company under fire after blasting out promotional information about this $10,000 bracelet she wore from her brand's high-end line during this 60 Minutes interview. Her company saying a well-intentioned employee made a mistake. Experts say that for the brand, her father's presidency is both a blessing and a curse.
Obviously, Ivanka Trump's gotten a lot of help from the fact that everyone in the world has known the Trump name for years. On the flip side, Donald Trump has offended a lot of people, and there are a lot of those people who are going to say, hey, I'm not doing anything to do with the Trumps.
Shoppers also weighing in.
I just think it's inappropriate for a president.
I don't think it really matters. I mean, he's a businessman and he's protecting his daughter.
Now, Ivanka is not commenting. Her company's saying they had significant year-over-year revenue growth in 2016. To give you an idea of how displeased the president was, he tweeted it out, Instagrammed it, and then he put it on Facebook, George.
Yeah, he wanted that message out. Let's talk about the politics and the business with Cokie Roberts and Rebecca Jarvis right now. And Rebecca, let's talk about the business first. We've talked about this Trump effect on stocks. When he tweets, usually the stock goes down. This time it went the other way.
There's even an alert that you can purchase as a trader to see when he's tweeting about a company, so you know if this company is in play. This time the stock initially went down, but like all retail stocks, it ended the day higher. Nordstrom ended up 4%.
And Cokie, I was surprised yesterday to see Sean Spicer, the White House press secretary, saying Nordstrom's business decision in January was a direct attack on the president and his policies.
Everything's a direct attack on the president unless you say the president is the greatest man who ever came down the pike. And that's the message from the White House. But, you know, look, presidents have gone after companies before. Jack Kennedy famously canceled the Herald Tribune, and Harry Truman after steel companies. It tends to work badly for the president rather than for the company.
And presidents have defended their daughters before as well, but never the merging of the two.
No, Harry Truman, in fact, threatened to beat up the music critic of the Washington Post when he gave his Margaret Truman a bad review. But yes, but this is what the Trump family does. You know, some families take picnics, some families, you know, pray together. This family does business together, and separating business from their everyday life is almost impossible.
We are seeing other companies also start to take action against Ivanka's brand.
Well, and they're saying across the board that this is a business decision. It came from Nordstrom that for the last year, this brand started to suffer. It suffered incredibly in the final half of 2016. These companies make decisions like this all the time. Nordstrom gets rid of about 10% of its brands every single year. These are business decisions, and you do have a movement out there that is the anti-purchase this brand movement. There's also going to be the backlash of don't shop here anymore.
And the movement continues to get President Trump to separate from his businesses. It doesn't appear that he's going to do it anymore.
No, and the fact is we have no idea what the conflicts are because we've never seen those tax returns.
Okay, Cokie Roberts, Rebecca Jarvis, thanks very much.